Write your name. Okay, assalamu alaikum everyone. I think we are ready. So everyone is ready. Let's make sure everyone can hear me well.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuhu.
Wa alaikum assalam, sister. Maryam is gonna introduce herself, and we'll start the live from here. Okay, I'm gonna start broadcast.
Should they unmute themselves?
All of you should be muted. The only, whoever Maryam asked for, then after she introduce herself, she's gonna give it to Brother Zakaria to introduce the school, and then Brother Zakaria can hand over to you, sister, and you can introduce all the students. And after that, Maryam will start with the recitation, and then of course like question answer and all those things. Inshallah. Okay, that's the plan.
Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Everybody has to go mute.
You put your phone back.
No, not you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope everyone is doing well. My name is Maryam Masood and I am an 8th grade student. I study at a charter school here in New Jersey. Alhamdulillah, I finished memorizing the Holy Quran at the age of 9. And one of my passions, other than memorizing the Quran and doing school, I really love to inspire youngsters around the world to memorize the Holy Quran, understand it, and work for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I'm really happy to be here with all of you. I want to welcome the students and the respected teachers of the Renaissance Academy from Austin, Texas. And this is really an honor, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. So thank you all so much. And yeah, I think that's all. Now I'll hand it over to Brother Zachariah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khair, Maryam, for being on the program. It's an honor to have you, and thank you all the panelists for being here with us. And Ramadan Mubarak to all the viewers watching us all over the globe. Jazakallah khair for joining the session. Alhamdulillah, I'm one of the board members of Renaissance Academy. My name is Zakaria Muhammad Naimuddin. I'm father of Hanifa. And I will give you a brief introduction about the school before we, inshallah, start this program. This school is Renaissance Academy. This is located in Austin, Texas, literally in the heart of Austin, I would say. This school was formed in 2007 by, committed Austin, group and parents. Alhamdulillah, we are in the 13th year of operation, graduated more than 8 batches. And this school provides academic education in addition to the Islamic education, alhamdulillah. So we have all the grades from 2 years to 12th grade, alhamdulillah. All the programs, academics and Islamic studies is a part of the curriculum. And alhamdulillah, majority of the graduates from this school, they pursue engineering and medical degrees. They've been admitted to the universities like UC Berkeley, UT Austin, Texas A&M, every walk of life you see. And every year we have Ramadan program at school. Wherein the students and the alumni, they lead the Taraweeh program. And one of the main essence of the founding principle, the mission of the school was to provide a platform for the youth to inculcate Islamic identity. And we see Maryam Masood, building, mashallah, inspiring through your programs to all these, millions of viewers all out there over the world. And we really thank you for your, work and your, support, alhamdulillah. And with all being said, we have, mashallah, great panels here. I have my sister Abir, Islamic studies teacher here. Inshallah, I will pass on the control to her from here.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, Maryam. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students, everybody who's watching. I'm very happy to be with our dear students from Renaissance Academy. Those students are hard workers. They love to read the Quran. They enjoy learning from Allah's book about Him subhanahu wa ta'ala, about how the importance of following the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I'm going to introduce my students one by one. I have Afraz Shai from grade 2. Grade 2 student also is Harith Amir. We have Tanaim Ahmed from grade 3. Sumaira Akbar also is a grade 3 student. I have Jibril Ba. I have also a 3rd grader, Lina Ayub, a 3rd grader. I have Ramin Shabazi, also from grade 3. All of these students are happy. Sumaira, I did mention her, right? And Hanifa, of course, last but not least, Hanifa, Naimuddin, mashallah. All of those students are happy to join you all. And inshallah, they will be reading from Allah's book, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be pleased with them and asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant them the knowledge of that book, not only memorizing it, but to know also the message from this Quran, inshallah ta'ala. So let me have first Tanaim start to read Quran, maybe. Tanaim Ahmad, would you like to read from what you had prepared for us, inshallah?
Yes.
Inshallah, you can introduce yourself and say what, and explain to us what you're going to be reading, telling us what is it that you're going to be reading, and start, inshallah. May Allah reward you. Jazakallah khairan.
Hello, my name is Tanim. I am 8 years old and I am in 3rd grade. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أفمن يعلم أنما أنزل إليك من ربك الحق كمن هو أعمى إنما يتذكر أولو الألباب الذين يوفون بعهد الله ولا ينقضون الميثاق والذين يصلون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل ويخشون ربهم ويخافون سوء الحساب والذين صبروا ابتغاء وجه ربهم وأقاموا الصلاة وأنفقوا مما سرا وعلانية ويدرؤون بالحسنة السيئة أولئك لهم عقبى الدار جنات عدن يدخلونها ومن صلح من آبائهم وأزواجهم وذرياتهم والملائكة يدخلون عليهم من كل باب سلام عليكم بما صبرتم فنعم عقبى الدار.
MashaAllah, you have such a beautiful recitation, subhanAllah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We can have next our dear Afraz. Afraz is going to be reading from Surah Yasin. You can start reading, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan, dear.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Afraz Sheikh. I study in 2nd grade and I'll be reciting Yasin 1 through 10. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون.
MashaAllah, thank you so much. You have very beautiful recitation and you recited a very beautiful surah, Surah Al-Yasin.
Thank you. Jazakumullah.
Jazakumullah khairan, dear Afraz. We can ask Dina, inshallah, to join us. Dina is going to read ayat from Surah As-Sajda. And inshallah, she will be also inspiring everybody with her beautiful reading. Go ahead, Dina. Jazakallah khairan.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Lena and I'm 8 years old and a third grade student at Renaissance Academy. I'll be reciting Surah Sajda 1 to 10. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. تنزيل الكتاب لا ريب فيه من رب العالمين. أم يقولون افتراه بل هو الحق من ربك لتنذر قوما ما أتاهم من نذير من قبلك لعلهم يهتدون. الله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وما بينهما في 6 أيام ثم استوى على العرش. ما لكم من دونه من ولي ولا شفيع أفلا تتذكرون. يدبر الأمر من السماء إلى الأرض ثم يعرج إليه في يوم كان مقداره 1000 سنة مما تعدون. ذلك عالم الغيب والشهادة العزيز الرحيم. الذي أحسن كل شيء خلقه وبدأ خلق الإنسان من طين ثم جعل نسله من سلالة من ماء مهين ثم سواه ونفخ فيه من روحه وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة قليلا ما تشكرون. وقالوا أإذا ضللنا في الأرض أإنا لفي خلق جديد بل هم بلقاء ربهم كافرون. قل يتوفاكم ملك الموت الذي وكل بكم ثم إلى ربكم ترجعون. ولو
ما شاء
ترى
الله.
MashaAllah, thank you so much. You recited a very beautiful surah, Surah Sajda, one of my favorites. You have very beautiful recitation. Thank you.
And now we can ask, inshallah, Harith to read from Juz Amma, mashallah, what he memorized. Go ahead, dear, introduce yourself and tell us what you're going to be reading, inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
My name is Haris. My age is 8 and I am in 2nd grade. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والفجر وليال عشر والشفع والوتر والليل إذا يسر هل في ذلك قسم لذي حجر ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بعاد إرم ذات العماد التي لم يخلق مثلها في البلاد وثمود الذين جابوا الصخر بالواد وفرعون ذي الأوتاد الذين طغوا في البلاد فأكثروا فيها الفساد فصب عليهم ربك صوت عذاب إن ربك لبالمرصاد فأما الإنسان إذا ما ابتلاه ربه فأكرمه ونعمه فيقول ربي أكرمن وأما إذا ما ابتلاه فقدر عليه رزقه فيقول ربي أهانن كلا بل لا تكرمون اليتيم ولا تحاضون على طعام المسكين وتأكلون التراث أكلا لما وتحبون المال حبا جما كلا
إذا دكت الأرض دكا دكا وجاء ربك والملك صفا صفا وجيء يومئذ بجهنم يومئذ يتذكر الإنسان وأنى له الذكرى يقول يا ليتني قدمت لحياتي فيومئذ لا يعذب عذابه أحد ولا يوثق وثاقه أحد يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جنتي.
MashaAllah, thank you so much. You have a very beautiful recitation.
Jazakallah khairan, ya Haris. We're trying to go one girl, one boy. So we're going to have, inshallah, Hanifa. Go ahead, dear. Hanifa is going to introduce herself and she's going to be reading, inshallah, from Surah Al-Infitar. Go ahead, dear. Jazakallah khairan.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hanifa and I am 8 years old. I am in 3rd grade from Renaissance Academy. And Maryam, I just want to let you know I am one of your students. I'm one of your students that I'm in your class.
MashaAllah, that's amazing.
I will be reciting Surah Infitar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. إذا السماء انفطرت وإذا الكواكب انتثرت وإذا البحار فجرت وإذا القبور بعثرت علمت نفس ما أحضرت علمت نفس ما قدمت وأخرت يا أيها الإنسان ما غرك بربك الكريم الذي خلقك فسواك فعدلك في أي صورة ما شاء ركبك كلا بل تكذبون بالدين وإن عليكم لحافظين كراما كاتبين يعلمون ما تفعلون إن الأبرار لفي نعيم وإن الفجار لفي جحيم يصلونها يوم الدين وما هم عنها بغائبين وما أدراك ما يوم الدين ثم ما أدراك ما يوم الدين يوم لا تملك نفس لنفس شيئا والأمر يومئذ لله.
Thank you so much, Hanifa. You have a very beautiful recitation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jazakumullah khairan, Hanifa, dear. So let's go to Ramin, inshallah. Ramin is going to read some ayat from Surah Mutaffifin. Please introduce yourself, dear, and Jazakallah khairan. And then read.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ramin and I'm a 3rd grade student in Renaissance Academy. I am 8 years old. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الأبرار لفي نعيم على الأرائك ينظرون تعرف في وجوههم نضرة النعيم يسقون من رحيق مختوم ختامه مسك وفي ذلك فليتنافس المتنافسون ومزاجه من تسنيم عينا يشرب بها المقربون إن الذين أجرموا كانوا من الذين آمنوا يضحكون وإذا مروا بهم يتغامزون وإذا انقلبوا إلى أهلهم انقلبوا فكهين وإذا رأوهم قالوا إن هؤلاء لضالون وما أرسلوا عليهم حافظين فاليوم الذين آمنوا من الكفار يضحكون على الأرائك ينظرون هل ثوب الكفار ما كانوا يفعلون.
MashaAllah, thank you so much for your beautiful recitation.
Jazakallah khairan, ya Ramin, dear. Let's see, maybe Sumaira, dear one, she can read to us, inshallah, from Surah Al-Mulk. Introduce yourself, dear, and Jazakallah khairan, and then read. And Jazakallah.
My name is Sumaira, and I'm a third grade student.
I'm the last person.
And I'm 9 years old, and I'm going to be reading Surah Al-Mulk, ayahs 1 to 11. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور الذي خلق 7 سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت فارجع البصر هل ترى من فطور ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير ولقد زينا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وجعلناها رجوما للشياطين وأعتدنا لهم عذاب السعير وللذين كفروا بربهم عذاب جهنم وبئس المصير إذا ألقوا فيها سمعوا لها شهيقا وهي تفور تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير.
MashaAllah, thank you so much for your beautiful recitation.
Thank you.
Inshallah, we're going to seal this beautiful reading. Allah said, "Khitamuhu misk," with the beautiful recitation of Jibreel. Dear one's going to read the awesome ayat from from Surah Amma. Please go ahead, Jibreel. Jazakallah khairan for your patience, and may Allah reward you. Introduce yourself, and you're going to read for us, inshallah, those ayat. Salam. Jazakallah khair.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم عما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون كلا سيعلمون ثم كلا سيعلمون ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبنينا فوقكم 7 شدادا وجعلنا سراجا وهاجا وأنزلنا من المعصرات ماء ثجاجا لنخرج به حبا ونباتا وجنات ألفافا إن يوم الفصل كان ميقاتا يوم ينفخ في الصور يوم يوم ينفخ في الصور فتأتون أفواجا وفتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا وسيرت الجبال فكانت سرابا إن جهنم كانت مرصادا للطاغين مآبا لابثين فيها أحقابا لا يذوقون فيها بردا ولا شرابا إلا حميما وغساقا جزاء وفاقا إنهم كانوا لا يرجون حسابا وكذبوا بآياتنا كذابا وكل شيء أحصيناه كتابا فذوقوا فلن نزيدكم إلا عذابا.
MashaAllah, thank you so much for your beautiful recitation.
Jazakumullah khairan all. I think we all had shared our reading, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward us, inshallah ta'ala, for your reading. So I think next is going to be Sister Maryam, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan.
Thank you so much. I just want to thank you all one more time for reciting so beautifully. All of you have really beautiful recitations, mashallah. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy for all of you to memorize the Holy Quran and become hafiz and hafizat. So now I have a few exciting things that I have planned for you all. I have like a little class type of thing prepared, but before that I want to also recite a beautiful portion of the Holy Quran because I'm also just like a student just like all of you, and so I want to recite just like all of you did as well. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ويستعجلونك بالعذاب ولولا أجل مسمى لجاءهم العذاب وليأتينهم بغتة وهم لا يشعرون يستعجلونك بالعذاب وإن جهنم لمحيطة بالكافرين يوم يغشاهم العذاب من فوقهم ومن تحت أرجلهم ويقول ذوقوا ما كنتم تعملون يا عبادي الذين آمنوا إن أرضي واسعة فإياي فاعبدون كل نفس ذائقة الموت ثم إلينا ترجعون والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لنبوئنهم من الجنة غرفا تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها نعم أجر العاملين الذين صبروا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون. Okay, so
MashaAllah, Jazakallah khairan, Sister Maryam, MashaAllah. We all, these kids, and surely everybody will be inspired with that reading. Jazakallah khairan. May Allah reward you.
thank you so much. The reason I recited this beautiful portion of Surat Al-Ankabut is because in it there is a very beautiful ayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, كُلُّ نَفْسٍ ذَائِقَةُ الْمَوْتِ ثُمَّ إِلَيْنَا تُرْجَعُونَ, which means everyone will perish from this earth and everyone will return back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so this is an amazing reminder for all of us that this worldly life is just a test and that we should all work for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and try our best to memorize the Quran, understand the Quran, and get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So now I can start my presentation. But before that, I want to ask you all some questions. So maybe we'll start with Sister Hanifa. Would you like to tell us if you have any Ramadan plans?
Since it's the lockdown, I've been planning to pray for the whole month. I've been planning to fast the whole month and making a lot of dua.
MashaAllah, those are amazing plans. Praying, fasting, and making a lot of dua, reading Quran. These are amazing goals for Ramadan, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you. What about, let's see, who should I ask next? What about Brother Taneem? Would you like to tell us your Ramadan goals?
My Ramadan goal is to learn all 99 names of Allah.
MashaAllah, this is an amazing goal. There is a hadith where our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ tells us that whoever memorizes all 99 names of Allah will enter heaven. So this is an amazing Ramadan goal. What about you, Jibril? What is your Ramadan goal?
My Ramadan goal is to memorize 10 pages of the Quran in Ramadan and to make a lot of dua for the people who have coronavirus.
MashaAllah, this is an amazing Ramadan goal. Thank you so much. And what about Sister Lina? What is your Ramadan goal?
I want to memorize a bunch of hadith.
You want to memorize hadith? MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you to memorize some hadith. I actually also have a challenge, a Ramadan challenge that I posted on my channel, and it has 10 very important points. So if any of you want, you can take that challenge and you can email me, and inshallah that would be amazing as well. I also have a Ramadan goal. I want to finish reading the entire Quran twice, and I also want to finish one of my ijazah. And I also want to learn a lot of hadith and new du'as, and inshallah we can make the best out of this Ramadan while we are in lockdown, because we have a lot of extra time, right? So do you want to tell me how you're spending your time in lockdown? What are you doing? Sister Lina?
I'm sometimes I help cook dinner, and I memorize Quran.
MashaAllah, that's amazing. It's very good that you're helping with dinner. That's a really good thing, and also memorizing Quran. What about you, Afraz? How are you spending your time in quarantine?
I'm spending my time to try and memorize the Quran in Shaban and Shawwal.
MashaAllah, that's an amazing way to spend your time, memorize the Quran. And how about Haris? How are you spending your time in quarantine?
Doing homework in Quran.
Homework and Quran. Do you have a lot of homework from school now?
Yes.
And how about Sister Sumaira? How are you spending your time?
I am praying. I'm trying to pray on time and making dua for this virus to go away.
Alhamdulillah, that's an amazing way to spend time. And Brother Sayed, how are you spending your time?
You don't need to do
I am trying to memorize the entire 30th juz on that.
MashaAllah, that's an amazing goal. So thank you all so much. And Now I'm going to start with my presentation. So let me just share the screen. Share. So first I want to talk about an amazing thing you can all do is you can join my channel membership. So I'll actually show you how you can join it. So if you search up, actually I'll go to YouTube and I'll search up my name. So you go to YouTube and then you search up Maryam Masood, and then from there you can click on my channel. This is the channel, and then over here you can see there is a join button. This join button, if you click it, you can join the membership. There's actually a lot of benefits of joining the membership. Assalamu alaikum. I did not expect that to happen, but so you can see there's like 3 categories. If you join the Maryamers to Jannah, it's the best. So let me tell you a little bit about what benefits you will be getting. So let me open up my presentation. So over here, I have my presentation. All right, so let's look at the benefits of channel membership. 1 second. All right, so here you can see I put some benefits of my channel membership. So first benefit is 2 times in a month, every single month, I do a class. It's a Quran with Maryam class. So one of the classes I teach Tajweed of the Quran, and the other class I do like Quranic Arabic. So like an introduction class to Quranic Arabic. And then I also like in the class I also call some of my friends, and then I ask them questions about what they learned from the class, and I just talk to them for a little bit.
But in future, we'll probably switch to Zoom.
And in future, we might switch the class to Zoom. Right now, I do it on YouTube Live for the membership, but in the future, we might do it on Zoom. And then the way we're doing it today. And then also, some other benefits are that we have exclusive videos. For example, all the 30th Juz surahs recited by me. There's also some behind the scenes videos, and also you'll get to use some custom emojis, and you'll have the opportunity to have direct contact with me and Fatima through WhatsApp. So these are just some of the benefits for joining channel membership. Here is the link. You can click. You can use this link, and the class and this part is only for Maryamers to Jannah, but these you can get it from any of the other categories as well. All right, so that's just why you should join my channel membership. And now let's go over a little presentation that I made. So I want to talk about the importance of learning Quran. So there is a very beautiful hadith, and I'm sure you all have heard this hadith before. خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "The best ones among you are the ones who learn the Quran and teach it to others." So this should be our ultimate goal. We want to first learn the Quran ourselves, and then after that, we want to help others to learn the Quran. We should teach them and inspire others to learn and memorize and understand the Quran. And also in Surah Al-Muzammil, there's a beautiful ayah, وَرَتِّلِ الْقُرْآنَ تَرْتِيلًا. This ayah means, and recite the Quran in a slow, pleasant tone and style. So when we recite the Quran, we should try our best to recite it as beautifully as we can with the correct tajweed and very beautiful tune, and however, the best to our abilities. There's also hadith, however, that we don't necessarily need to we don't need to like do it in the best tune, as long as we try our best, because of course some of us won't have perfect tajweed. We have to keep practicing, but as long as we are trying, we get double the reward, inshallah. And so let's take a look at what is tajweed. So tajweed is to recite every letter correctly from its makhraj with all of its qualities. And tajweed is to beautify the recitation of the Holy Quran, to recite the Quran in the way that our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam recited it. And interestingly, the root word of tajweed is jawada, and this means to beautify. Tajweed is basically the pronunciation, the elongation, and the melody we use to recite the Quran. So elongation means like the med, and pronunciation, how we pronounce each letter from its makhraj, and melody meaning like the tune we use to recite the Holy Quran. And why should we learn tajweed? Because if we learn tajweed and if we recite the Quran with tajweed, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala honors us in this world and the hereafter. However, if we don't recite it with proper tajweed, or if we don't try to recite it with proper tajweed, it is considered a sin. But if we're trying and we still don't have perfect tajweed, it's completely okay. And if we recite the Quran with proper tajweed, it improves our recitation with perfection and melody. And without tajweed, our recitation of the Holy Quran would be extremely fast and monotonous. So this is why it is important for us to learn tajweed and try to recite the Quran to the best of our abilities. So I just want to come back to this slide, the hadith, خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. I just want to ask you all, did you understand? Like, what are you able to take away from this? Maybe Haris, you can answer.
I'm sure. I'm unsure.
All right, so Haris, would you like to tell us what you learned from the small presentation?
That we should learn Quran and understand it.
Yes, that is correct. Does anyone want to repeat the hadith that I mentioned if they know it? If anyone knows it, you can unmute yourself and say it.
خيركم ما تع- Okay, can I do it in English?
Yeah, sure, you can do it in English.
The best among you who is those who learn the Quran and teach it to others.
Thank you, Afraz. That is correct. And the Arabic is خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. And also, while we're learning the Quran, it doesn't necessarily mean that all of our focus has to be on the Quran and we're not doing anything else at all. Of course, at the same time, we can excel ourselves in academics, and also we can have a lot of fun and play and have free time and do our hobbies as well. So when you're reading the Quran, you also can make time to do a lot of other stuff. Just because you're reading the Quran doesn't mean you won't have time to do other stuff. So maybe one of you can tell me what your hobbies are. What about Sister Sumaira? You want to tell me some of your hobbies?
Some of my hobbies are painting and
You like painting? I also like painting a lot, so I guess we're very similar then. All right. What about Brother Sayed? What are your hobbies?
To draw and play board games.
Those are some nice hobbies, drawing and playing board games. So while you're memorizing the Quran, at the same time, don't worry, you'll still have time to draw and play board games as well. What about Sister Lina? What are your hobbies?
My hobbies are painting, reading, gymnastics.
You like gymnastics? Did you know I also do gymnastics? We're very similar. So all of these are really beautiful hobbies. As long as we stay away from listening to music or watching TV too much, then you'll see that inshallah you'll have so much time to not only memorize the Quran, but do anything else that you would like to do. And also, as well as becoming Islamic scholars or becoming hafiz and hafiza, we can also become doctors and engineers and any other job that you would like to do. So, all right, so Brother Jibril, would you like to tell us some of your hobbies?
One of my hobbies is reading, and another one is playing sports and going outside and playing with my friends around the neighborhood.
Those are very nice hobbies. Playing sports, what's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Basketball. Wow, I really like basketball too. And what about you, Sister Hanifa?
My hobby is painting, and I like to recite the Quran often.
MashaAllah, amazing hobby, reciting the Quran. That is the best hobby you can have, right? And Brother Taneem, what are your hobbies?
My hobbies are sports and playing video games.
Cool hobbies, playing video games and sports. Wow, what's your favorite sport?
Soccer.
Soccer, nice one. And what about you, Brother Afraz? What are your hobbies?
Some of my hobbies are playing sports.
I see all of you really like playing sports. What's your favorite sport?
Table tennis and soccer.
All right, all of you have such amazing hobbies, and I'm so proud of all of you for memorizing and trying to learn the Quran. This is an amazing thing. And the only thing I would like to mention is that along with all of your hobbies, just the only thing you should try to stay away from is listening to music and watching TV too much. You can watch TV, just not too much. And if you do this, inshallah, you'll see you'll have a lot of time to do anything else that you want to do. All the other hobbies were great. So thank you so much. And I really enjoyed talking to you all. I had an amazing time. So I just want to thank you all one more time. So
Thank you all, and thank you, Maryam. Jazakumullah khair.
وإياكم. So I think that's all. I really think this was a very beneficial session. I really enjoyed talking to all of you, and inshallah, I would love to do it again. Any last words from Sister Abir?
Well, we always feel blessed when we work with kids who are enthusiastic to read Quran. We feel blessed when we prepare for them, especially now everything is different in school. We still see how they are excited to send us the homework assignment. As Harith said, they are uploading the homework on the homework drop via electronically. We are seeing how beautifully they're doing the work at home, showing the diligence that they used to show, even though the situation is very different. MashaAllah, we had last week was a preparation for Ramadan week, and every single one of them got a log in which they recorded their prayers, dua in the morning, dua in the evening. They also logged in, recorded on that log a good deed they did for the past week, and the week before they also did a project, and we were so amazed, mashallah, with their work. We did miss the interaction, one-on-one interaction with them, but this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us, and He wants us to be patient. They all hopefully learned to be patient and to follow the Prophet's footsteps with being clean. And now we're inshallah starting Ramadan. We are inshallah on Monday going to send a new work for this week, and they are always on time with the work, and that's a blessing. Thank you so much, Maryam, for having us also to have them, encourage them to keep on the reading of the Quran. As you said, خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. May Allah make all of us among those who learn, teach and learn and keep on that path of knowledge. So inshallah, Allah will give us a path, an easy path to Jannah, inshallah, ameen. Jazakumullah khairan, everybody, to the families, to your family, dear Maryam, and walhamdulillah, we have to always say alhamdulillah, wa jazakumullah khairan.
Thank you so much. I just want to finish off by making a little bit dua for all of us. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for all of you to memorize the Holy Quran. Ameen. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of our ibadah during this blessed and holy month of Ramadan. And I hope you all will be able to finish your goals and your challenges for Ramadan. And also I want to give one Ramadan Mubarak to all of you. Happy Ramadan.
Happy Ramzan, and thank you so much, Maryam, for being with us, and thank you so much, all the panelists over here. You all did a great job, mashallah. It's a very exciting thing, and to see you all doing so well. Inshallah, we will be back with another session with Maryam. Inshallah, look forward to more information on the channel.
Inshallah. And don't forget to join the class, the Quran with Maryam class on the channel membership. I would really love to see you all there.
Inshallah. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.